Okay, this is my L8 with a 10 horsepower Launtop engine, diesel engine, and this is a diesel hookup. It has the Bruce Guthrie uh, mounting system on it. Kind of hard to see in the light here, and I hope the wind is not causing too much trouble with the sound, but it's got a little starter on it here, electric start. Doesn't always work. The battery tends to go down on me. Don't use the tractor enough, and so the pull start works great. And inside the tractor, I don't know if you can see it in here, is a little lever that allows you to compression release the tractor so you can do a pull start, and it works quite well. And I think maybe this will show up in there. There's a lever that you pull down. The tractor had the gas tank was right on this side, and then the exhaust system was over here on the other side of the tractor, and I had to reroute that exhaust system. So I brought it right out. The exhaust comes out the front and then looped around to the side, and I've brought it back around to the front. And then, of course, you've got the muffler, and then the exhaust pipe just goes down, pointing toward the attachment on the front of the left side wheel. Anyway, just a little mounting there for the gas tank. Used a Gravely gas tank. Actually, this one came from Richard's Lawn and Garden, and the fuel cap is the original cap off of the Launtop tank. You can see my controls there. The high and low range, then the forward and reverse, and the high and low lever, my fuel lever there. I've also got, of course, a hand operated remote rod for the PTO, and this, of course, is a real heavy 40-inch mower. Got this from Johnny Ratliff in Rutledge, great guy. Anyway, someone had rebuilt this deck, and it's a nice heavy-duty deck. The whole problem with this tractor for me is that it's just too big for me. I'm not a real big guy, and this thing kind of slings me around a little bit. Otherwise, great tractor. I'm going to crank it up here, and I'm going to start it with a pull start first, and we'll see how it goes. If I reach inside here, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to push down on the lever there that opens up the compression release valve, and I'm going to grab the start handle, and up she goes. And real smooth running engine. It has that kind of a awkward Gravely type battery box, which doesn't have the hold downs on it right now. So I'm going to shut it down for just a second and close that hood so that my battery doesn't fall off here. And to shut it down, I've got it set to where I just push the throttle lever all the way down, and that will of course close off the fuel and shut it down. So I'm going to pull this battery back over, get the hood shut down on it, and a little tweaking of that to get the battery in the proper place. I had to modify the hood hinge, as you can see here, to fit the box. The hood sits up a little higher than on a normal Gravely because of just the way everything fell in place, and so it works. It's probably not ideal, but somebody else with a little more worry would might change things there. And this battery is just a little bit on the large side for this this particular setup. It could go with a little smaller battery. You can see there the size of it. Very good, strong battery on it. Just pulled it off another tractor, actually, because the battery that was on this was dead, like I said, and I was pull starting. I'll go ahead and crank it up with the electric start now, and See how that works. And you can hear the engine run. And the tractor works great. Runs on very little fuel. I don't have an hour meter on it, so I don't really know exactly the type of economy I'm getting on it. This one's in a little bit rough shape. It's a used tractor. I've been using it. It's not a trailer queen by any stretch of the imagination, and so it's kind of well used, dirty, rusty, but I use it quite often when I have to. I'll shut her down again. Just turn it off, and then I'll just switch that off. And here's just a quick look at my tractor that I use all the time. This is a Model L with a Wisconsin BKN on it. Pull start, modified handles to look kind of like the older model, just because I thought they looked cool. I did modify the forward and reverse lever. It's my own modification based on basically the Gravely modification, but one that I could whip up real quick, so that this is when pushed forward is in forward, and pulled to the rear is in reverse. Just a kind of a safety feature that I've added to most of the tractors I have. This one is the same way. Just put the lever so that it's overhand instead of underhand, and it works quite well. Johnny Ratliff has used some of these modifications, and he may even make some of these, which is fine and dandy. It's you know, very good to be safe on these rascals. But anyway, just a short video on the tractor, and kind of get a little wide angle view here. Sits, like I say, just a little bit higher as far as the gas tank and all goes. Doesn't change it. I've got the larger tires on it to get a little more ground clearance, especially with that Launtop engine. Hangs down just a little bit, but for somebody with a big wide open lawn, fairly flat or fairly smooth, it would be great. My property is kind of hilly, dog in the foreground there, and again, that causes me just a little bit of trouble, just because I'm not a big guy, and it tends to jerk me around a little bit. And like I say, I've gone to this other tractor that I use more often. It is a pull start, but it's got that big heavy VKN modified flywheel that makes it fairly easy to start. And of course it's gas, but now that I'm using only pure gas, I don't have much trouble with it. A little modification I did on the front end to give it some casters on the 30-inch mower. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now and let folks take a look at this. And if anybody's interested in this, you know, I'd like to get let's say 1,200 out of the tractor and mower, and we could talk about the attachments. So you can see over there in the background, I've got a couple of rotary plows. One of them I'll keep. I've got a little tiller. I've got 2 of those, so one of those I'll keep, and we can discuss it. Be a great tractor for somebody that wants diesel. It's got a new, like a really good engine. It's got the modified Kohler PT or Kohler drivetrain in it, so that you you can use full power on the engine, and you won't be overrunning the transmission. So anyway, thanks for watching, and like I say, if you're interested, you can kind of get in contact with me. I'll try to put my contact information here on YouTube, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.